go and learn.
Come here. Come, sit.
Just try.
Why no? You have to give me a reason why. Okay, no. Okay, I will understand no, but you have to give me a reason why. If you give me a good reason, then you are free. Reason is you want to play. Is it true? Huh? True. But you are not able to go from here. We want you here for Kirtan. So if you are already here, then better to learn. Right? See, my reason is more convincing. Correct? Come. You do 2 times. 2 times, then you can go. Come, sir. Come. Okay, you play with your hands. See, like this. You do 1, 2, 3. Okay, today you observe. Is that okay? You'll observe. Observe means you see how we play kartals. Is that okay? Okay, perfect. Chalo. You want to try? You did last time, correct? Come, you try. And it was very good. What you did was amazing. Come, you sit here. Come. Oh, you also want to observe. Okay, you can also observe. Chal, let's start. Which one? What you want to do? Prabhuji, you want to lead? Okay. Shall we do Yashomati Nandan?
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do Yashomati Nandan. I'll get the lyrics.
You're doing a kirtan first, and then you're doing a
Yashomati Nandan. We'll do a bhajan first.
bhajan first, and then kirtan.
No, yeah. We'll continue the kirtan, then we'll do the class.
Now, you sing one, I will sing one. I know only 1 or 2.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay, everybody can pull up Yashomati Nandan. Okay. So let us read the translation first. One second. So translation is, Lord Krishna is the beloved son of Mother Yashoda. Who is Krishna's mom's name? What is Krishna's mom's name?
Sure.
What is your mom's name, Sholin? Correct. Radhika, mom. Okay. And what is your mom's name? What is your mom's name? Perfect. So what was Krishna's mom's name? What was Krishna's mom's name? Mother Yashoda. Okay. So Lord Krishna is the beloved son of Mother Yashoda. Just like how you are beloved son of your parents. Correct? Same way. He was a transcendental lover in the land of Vraj, the delight of Gokul. Kana, a nickname of Krishna, the wealth of lives of the gopis. He steals the mind of even Cupid and punishes the Kaliya serpent. Second verse. These pure holy names of Lord Hari are full of sweet nectarian pastimes. Krishna is the Lord of the 12 forests of Vraja. He is ever youthful and is the best of lovers. He is always playing on a flute, and he is an excellent dresser. Third, Krishna is the protector of the inhabitants of Vraja, the destroyer of various demoniac dynasties. He is the protector of inhabitants of Vraja, and he is the destroyer of various demonic dynasties. He is the keeper and tender of Nanda Maharaj's cows, the giver of pleasure to the cows, the land, and spiritual senses, the husband of the goddesses of fortune. He is the butter thief. Do you know the story? Butter thief? Why Krishna is called butter thief? Because he used to steal candy. No, he used to steal butter. Yes. And he was a beautiful cowherd boy of Nanda Maharaj. Krishna wanders along the banks of river Yamuna. He stole the garments of the young damsels of Vraja who were bathing there. He was naughty. He delights in the mellows of the rasa dance. He is very merciful, the lover and beloved of Srimati Radharani, the great dancer of Vrindavan, and the shelter and only refuge of Thakur Bhakti Vinod. So this is written by Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Okay, so we will all sing. Yashomati Nandana Brajavarana So today we have a very special class by His Grace Hare Krishna Mataji. We have a very special class today by His Grace Ramanuja Prabhu. So let us call the kids also here. Mataji, today we'll have the kids here. Yeah, Prabhuji is telling about the Dhaam.
Everybody is calling there. Whatever you
Hare Krishna Mataji.
go and sit and listen to them. Come.
Please come, everybody, please come.
Come. Everybody, come. They are asking everyone to come and sit there. Go sit there. Come. Just 10 minutes after that.
Today we have a very special class, so we want all the kids to sit. Abhi, can you come sit here? So you can face Prabhuji. Come here. I want you. Come. Yes. Come sit. Everybody sit. Come. So today, Hare Krishna. Please. So today we have a very special class by His Grace Ramanuja Prabhu. So there are 5 items of devotional service, and one of the items is to visit the holy place. Are you listening? Both of you? Listen, please listen. So one of the items is to visit the holy Dhaam. When you visit the holy Dhaam, there are a lot of things which change, and we are very fortunate that Prabhuji had a wonderful India trip, and he's very kindly sharing his experiences in India and how he went and visited the Dham. So let us all go deep into this. Even though we are here in McKinney, we will be transferred to India and we'll be able to actually visit the holy places as we hear. So let us all absorb in the Katha today, and let us all give Prabhuji a big Hari Bol. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Can you set it up for Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Get that seat and set it up for Prabhuji.
Because most of you asked for this.
side? Yeah?
We have some devotees on the
Oh, sure.
Everybody can turn around.
So Hare Krishna, everyone. Because some of you devotees asked, I had the pleasure of recounting all the experiences today while preparing a small, not a presentation, but a list of places that I visited. I had the fortune to visit. I've been thinking of this for a few years, and finally I went for about 3 months to various places. 3 years ago, I went to North Indian Divya Deshams. Divya Deshams means according to Sri Sampradaya, there are about 108 pious places. So North India tour, I was able to go last 3 years ago, and I was longing to go for South India tour, where majority of the Sri Sampradaya temples are there. Around 96 of them I visited. 96 of them, all Vaishnava temples, right? All Vaishnava temples, where they were praised by Alvars. I'll give a brief account of that so that you are aware of it, right? There are 12 Alvars. Alvars means they are immersed in devotion, basically. They ranged from Dwapara Yuga also, around 1,000 to 2,000 years. Dwapara Yuga, that means that around 4,000 to 5,000 years ago, not 5,000, Kali Yuga started 5,100 years ago. So you're talking about 7,000 years ago to 3,000 years ago. Last Alvar was Tirumangai Alvar, about 3,000 years ago. So all these Alvars, 12 Alvars, wrote about 4,000 verses called Divya Prabandhas. So they sang about all these 108 places. So majority of them are in Tamil Nadu. There are out of 98, 8 in North India, 2 in Vaikuntha. One is in this physical plane and one is in Paramapada, Vaikuntha, ultimate abode that we all aspire to go, right? That's our ultimate goal. And 98 of them, out of 98, 2 are in Andhra Pradesh, Tirupati and Ahobilam, and 13 in Kerala, and rest is 15. There is 83 in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so out of this, people talk about all this caste system and everything. Out of these 12 Alvars, 8 of them are non-Brahmins. Just to make a point that it is by behavior and bhakti rather than by what caste you are born in or anything, according to our Sanatana Dharma.
So Alvars are spiritual masters.
Spiritual masters, and some of them are born with that. They did not go to school and learn anything, right? So one of the primary Alvar is called Nammalvar. Nammalvar, he wrote 4 books. Out of this, main important one is Tiruvayimozhi. Tiruvayimozhi means there is nothing else except Krishna Prema in that. Except in that, when he was going through Damodara Leela, I just want to give a glimpse of what kind of consciousness he is in. When he was going to Damodara Leela, when he heard that Yashoda Mai tied him, Krishna, he went into trance for 6 months. Trance. This happened 3 times while he was writing Tiruvayimozhi. So he is also called Krishna Trishna Tattvam. Krishna Trishna Tattvam means if Krishna Prema is solidified, he is called that. You could imagine, how much he loved Krishna. Krishna Trishna Tattvam, the longingness for Krishna. If it is that bhava is solidified, that is called Nammalvar. So I won't be able to list all the 98 places, obviously, but I'll list some prominent places. Ahobilam, I wanted to go for a long time. There are 9 places called, 9 temples are there. Out of that, I had the fortune to visit 7 of them because we just stayed 1.5 days, so I saw 7 of them. One of the days I want to visit the rest of the 2 also. And Srirangam is the primary place, number 1 after Divyadeshams is number 1 is Srirangam. I will talk about it. I went one more time. I was not satisfied with the short trip that I was in Srirangam. I was not satisfied, so I stayed there for 4 days. Again, I went there and I stayed. I was able to stay for 4 days. So when it comes to that, I will explain about that. Kanchipuram, where close to where Sri Ramanujacharya was born there. Kanchipuram, Varadaraja Perumal. It's a beautiful temple there. Thiruvananthapuram, Ananta Padmanabha Swami temple, you all might have heard, right? So Thiruvananthapuram and Alvar Tirunagari, where Nammalvar was born. Right? These are the primary places. So I started with the tour at 20 days. That's a very laborious process. Luckily, we went with a good organizer, and everything is taken care, right? Lodging and food and darshans also, they made all arrangements. If we want to go by ourselves, it's not possible going in 20 days, right? So that's a good thing that although it is laborious and it's tiring, but it's a wonderful darshans. Wherever you go, it's a beautiful darshans wherever you go, right? Some peramals, some lordships are sitting, some are sleeping, some are standing. It's beautiful. I want to go there one more time to some prominent places and spend more time there because I'm not satisfied of seeing, for only short period of time. Some places I want to go again. So after that, I came back, took some rest, and then I went to Vijayawada. Vijayawada is in Andhra Pradesh. When I went to meet a nice devotee, he one of my relatives' father. He is a great scholar of Bhagavatam. He knows Bhagavatam like half of Bhagavatam he knows by heart. So much of Bhagavatam, Ramayanam. And I had some nice satsangs here. Hours together we sat and spoke. And he went back there, and I wanted to see him. And so I spent a day with him, and then went to some temples around there. One of the prominent temples is Chorgudi. It's funny, right? Chorgudi. Gudi means temple. Chorgudi. A temple, a town is called Chorgudi. What it means, there's a beautiful story for that. Right? There's Lord Krishna is the main deity. So we're talking about hundreds of years ago this happened. Right? There is that temple, the damsels, the apsaras used to come from Swarga to have darshan of the Lord there, Krishna. They used to take a bath in that lake and they used to visit Krishna. So one day, you're talking about a few hundred years ago, few of the Muslims were settled there. One of the Muslims happened to see this beautiful lady coming and they're taking a bath and they're disappearing after a while. So what is happening? So they went and he was so curious. So one day he went there and there's a chariots are coming too, right? Chariots are coming. So he went and wanted to let me have a close look at them. And he went and hid in a chariot. And there he goes. He goes to Swarga, heaven. And finally, they see people are dancing, singing and dancing, and all these happenings are happening. So he was curious. So he said, "What is going on here?" And somebody spotted him. He said, "Who are you? Why did you come here?" He said, "I don't know anything. I just saw some ladies, and then I came here." I said, "Okay, go back. We'll send you back. If you tell what happened here, we'll kill you. You will be dead. You'll be dead in no time." So he comes back. And he's unable to contain it. Sometimes when you know certain thing, you want to share with others, right? So he was like so much inside, and he was in his sleep. He's trying to utter, "Oh, what a dance! What a music! What a dance!" He's thinking like that. And his wife heard that. I said, "Oh my God! Is he having an affair or something? What is happening?" She wakes him up and asks, "What is going on?" I said, "Oh, sorry, I can't tell the secret." Then she forces, "I will die. If I tell the secret, I will die." I said, "If you die, I don't care, but you have to tell." So, Kaikeyi did this to Dashrath Maharaj. I mean, he didn't listen, luckily. Right? So finally, he tells the people in the town, but they said, "Don't tell. If he doesn't care if you die, then why tell her? She doesn't love you, obviously." But finally, he gave in and he had to tell her. That's how we came to know about this story. And next day, he fasted. So that kind of a place is that they all used to come and take darshan. So that people used to say chor gudi, so many leelas happen, right? Like Makkan Chor, Krishna's. So the Muslim used to call chor gudi. That's how it came. The town name came like that and temple name came like that, Chor Gudi. That's one of the temple I saw. And there's Mopa Gopala temple. Gopala, that's again Krishna temple, that is. That's where Kshetraya wrote a lot of poems actually on Krishna. A lot of poems wrote on Krishna. It's famous for Telugu people, they know it. Mopa Gopala Swami. It's a famous temple. I was able to see that. And Andhra Mahavishnu temple. There's a Mahavishnu temple. It's a historical place where Krishna Devaraya, one of the Kannada king, Krishna Devaraya wrote Amukta Malyara about Godadevi. And he got inspiration there and he wrote it. It's more than 1,000-year-old temple. It's a beautiful temple. I was able to visit that. And then I came to Vijayawada city. After visiting, I stayed 2 days with him and spent some time. Mangalagiri Narasimha Swami is also called the Panakala Narasimha Swami. It's a famous temple where it's a mystery. Still today, it's a mystery. Nobody could crack that. Right? So you buy some panakam. Panakam is like it's a drink mixed with good. Good means good. Nah, good bole to. Bellam antaru kada. Jaggery, yeah, right. Jaggery. Some jaggery water. Which Panakala. So they take that juice. If you put with a glass, if you offer a glass, half of the glass will come back to you. If you put a tumbler, half will come back, exactly. If you put a drum, half drum will come back. Nobody could solve the mystery so far, right? Somebody tried to solve, they passed away. Nobody could solve it. Still, it's a mystery. And also, that sweet place, no, not even a single fly will come there. That's another mystery. So, Narasimha Swami, he was Swayambhu. Swayambhu means he appeared by himself, right? Nobody installed that temple. So, that is a famous place. And there's a Durga temple, famous temple, Durga temple. I had a very close darshan because of a devotee, because of a nice devotee. I had like 3-4 feet away, I had a darshan, which is hard to get it there. So I had that darshans, and there's called Vijay Kiladri. There are many Vishnu temples are there on the top of the temple. So I was able to have the darshan of nice darshan there also. Then came back, took a couple of days rest, and went to Pandharpur. You all might have heard Pandharpur. Lord Vithala. Very Maharashtra. Yes. So I went, and that is about 700-800 years old. That is. So many devotees got moksha there. So many devotees. Namdev, Sant Namdev, Sant Jnandev, Sant Janabai, Sant Tukaram, so many devotees. It's an amazing place. So there I went there, I stayed there. This time I wanted to go and spend leisure time in each place. So I was able to spend 3 days there. There are couple of there are two different darshans are there. You can have Mukha Darshan. Mukha Darshan means like in about half an hour you can see Lord from far. Just the face will you can see face. And also you can see Sharana Sparsha Darshan. Sharana Sparsha Darshan means you can go and touch the feet of the Lord and you can put your head on the feet, which rarely you get to see in such temples in India. Rarely. They don't let you touch that, right? You have to see from far. Right? There you can Charana Sparsha Darshan. Its name is Charana Sparsha. It's self-explanatory. But it took about 3 to 3.5 hours for me. Stand in line. All nice devotees. So much devotion there. There people are singing abhangs. They are not wasting time in the line, right? There's more than a kilometer line. People are singing nice bhajans, kirtans. It was wonderful experience. So 3.5 hours of time it took it, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. So I had two times darshan like that. 2 times I was able to see Lord. And there are some places are there also. Vishnupad is first where Krishna went there. Krishna appeared there first. Then, on the request of Kundalika, he appeared there in the temple. But before he appeared there, that's called Vishnupad, where you see the footprints of Lord there. Vishnupad. Then Janabai Mandir. Janabai was such a great devotee that she was playing with God, she was singing with God, she was doing chores with God, right? So it's such an amazing place, that is. They were playing, they were eating together, they were such a wonderful place, that is. Pundalik Mandir. Because of Pundalik itself, that Vithala came, Lord Vithala came. Pundalika was serving his parents. First he went in a lot of bad things he did it. Later he realized the importance of serving the parents. And so he came, Lord came. So the Lord Panduranga came to see him. So Pundalika says that he took a what do you call it, a brick and say, I'm serving my father and mother now, I can't come, sorry, you have to wait for a while. So he throws that brick and you please stand there. So he gave preference to his parents than Lord Vishnu immediately. So in Marathi it's called eat. The brick is called eat. So Vitala, Vit, it's called Vit. Vitala. That's how the Lord Vitala's name came. So I was able to see Janava Mandir, Kundalik Mandir. There's a temple, nice temple there. There's a nice river, Chandrabhaga River. Chandrabhaga River. So Sant Gajanan Mandir, Gajanan Maharaj was there.
That river
River is,
cured the leprosy. Is that the river? Chandrabhaga river.
I don't know about that story. But Chandrabhaga River is
exactly.
Right?
Yeah,
what is it?
it used to cure the belief, the local belief that it cures the leprosy.
Leprosy, when you take a dip.
There's a Gajanan Mandir, nice chowdhury where you get a nice with a subsidy price, but it's a nice place. There's a mandir also there. There's Kaikad Mandir. Kaikad Mandir is that there are so many rishis. Picture, it's like a museum kind of thing. A lot of rishis, a lot of Krishna Leelas, Bhagavan Leelas, or everything is there. It's and ISKCON temple, beautiful ISKCON temple is there. I was able to go twice there. Once crossing the Chandrabhaga River, one time with the auto I went, spent some time there.
What they call the Krishna here? Okay, that's
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe I have it in my message, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, but it's a beautiful temple, a big temple. Across the Chandrabhaga River. So you had to cross by the boat, or you had to go by the road. So that's a couple of times I had a darshan, and so much devotion there. So many people singing. A lot of times in the temple itself, all the devotees come and sing beautiful abhangs. It's such a wonderful environment there. Then after coming back again, I took a couple of days rest and then went to Simhachalam.
So you go to inside the Garbhagruha?
Yes.
And you touch. Usually,
Yes,
you don't,
I did twice.
In Vaishnava temples, we never go to that.
I would never have that opportunity. Never have
No,
that.
in Pandari.
Wonderful.
Requesting all devotees.
You can go touch the feet of the Lord and put your head on. That's such a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Same thing actually. In Simhachalam also we can go into the temple.
No problem. Yeah. There's an exception in Puri. I will talk about it.
Simhachalam we went. I think.
Himachal, you can go close to the Lord, but you can't touch.
We can't touch.
You can touch.
But
But
here
here you can touch and put your head on.
Wow.
That's
This is
wonderful.
the only Vaishnava temple I think we can touch.
Yes. So that's what it is. Then I went to Simhachalam and Puri together. Simhachalam is again in Narsimha Kshetra. There's a lot of stories there. About of Lord Varaha Narasimha Swami. Varaha Narasimha Swami. He is in Varaha form. Narasimha Swami came in Varaha form. Prahlada asked for that Rupa. How you were? Okay, I saw you Narasimha Swami, but I didn't see you in the Varaha form. How did you come appear? Then he appears that. So it's a 364 days. He is covered with chandan. Only one day they will take it out on Trayodashi. Akshaya Tritiya. They take it out. That day, because they take over the chandan, whole town gets about 10 degrees higher temperature that day because Narasimha is in his real form, right? So it becomes hard that day. So lakhs of people come that day to have his darshan.
It's very hard to see.
Very, very hard to see that day. So then again, by the evening, by night, they will again put a lot of chandan, like pounds of chandan, like kilos of chandan, right? It's a big process for them to do that, right? And wherever I went, I should say, I had the contact of the main priest there. So he came and took us to inside, to the Garbhagudi, and we had a wonderful darshan there. And there was a nice utsavam in the river, in the water. Tepotsavam they call it. Tepotsavam means like in the floating, in the boat, in the pond, in the boat. So such a nice darshan we had. And also, I had a fortune to see a great scholar, Bhagavatam scholar, Satuluri Gopalakrishna, his name. He's actually speaking about Bhagavatam in Telugu, currently 122nd time now. He did so many saptahas, That is 122nd. Because when he counted that, how many he did before, I don't know. But such a great scholar. So I went to spend some time with him. 2-3 hours he gave us time. Otherwise, it's very hard to get that time with him. 5 minutes, it's hard to get time with him. But I was able to speak like a 2.5 hours. I was able to spend time with him and ask so many doubts, and he was kind enough to, give his association. Such a wonderful thing happened there. Then there is a great devotee called, we're talking about 1,000 years ago, right? Krishnamacharya. Like Annamacharya Kirtanas, most of you might have heard, right? Annamacharya is a famous saint who wrote and who sang also. So many.
Sword of the Lord, right?
Word of the Lord, any author written in any particular language, nobody hasn't written that many songs till now. 32,000 songs he wrote at the age from 6 to till age 95.
95. So many are famous. Everybody knows. A lot of kirtanas, so many people knows in Telugu, right? Like this, he's an exception. Krishnamacharya, this devotee wrote 4 lakhs kirtans.
Oh.
Only 200 are available now. Unfortunately, only 200 are available now. So he's such a great devotee that he is a great singer also. Not only is a writer, he used to sing. When he used to sing, Lord Nrsimha used to come and dance there. You're talking about 1,000 years ago, not like now, right? Not this many people and stuff like that. In the evening, in the night, he used to sing. So Lord Nrsimha was like, he was so pleased and he used to come and dance. So one day, Ramanujacharya also visited the temple. He came, he stayed there for a few days. So what happened is that, but he was so proud that Lord Nrsimhadev was coming and dancing for my songs. He was so proud of that. And he didn't have a spiritual master. So Sri Ramanujacharya went there and he noticed this. He wanted to correct him, that he was so proud. Krishna takes any kind of aparadha, but not the pride. When you have pride, he won't accept you. We are, willingly we are moving away from him if we have pride, right? So what happens is that, so he asks, so he sends somebody, right? He says that Ramanujacharya, he sends a message to that. Ask Nrsimhadev when he comes and dances, ask him whether you get moksha or not. Whether Ramanujacharya gets moksha or not. He sends a messenger to ask him this. Now you see Lord every day, so ask this question. Ramanujacharya gets a moksha or not? Yeah, he will get moksha.
So who is asking? Ramanujacharya?
Ramanujacharya Sisha send and ask him to ask this person. He is not visible to everyone, right? Krishnamacharya, right? Krishnamacharya. He told me to ask. Ask Lord whether Ramanujacharya will get moksha or not. So he says that yes, Ramanujacharya will get moksha. The next day Ramanujacharya sends a messenger to ask whether Krishnamacharya will get moksha or not. He thought that Lord is coming and dancing for my song, so obviously I will get it, right? So he thought that. But anyway, you ask. When you ask, not sure. It's not sure. He's so surprised. What do you mean not sure? I said, you are singing and I'm dancing. These both are cancelled out. You are singing and I'm dancing. I'm coming and dancing for you. And you don't have a spiritual master also. So importance of spiritual master also, where Ramanujacharya, then he goes and takes shelter of Ramanujacharya and then he rectifies his mistake basically. Acharyas are so merciful that they rectify the mistakes of the devotees, right? So it's a beautiful place there on the top of the hill. We went and had nice darshan there.
You can see lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes. That's
He visited
the temple also. That is there, and also in Sri Kurmam. I'm coming to that. Sri Kurmam also.
That's where he came from Puri. He came to Sri Kurmam first. Then he came to Simhachalam.
Yes.
Then he moved on to Sri Rangam.
Yes.
Tirumala and Sri.
Yes.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya.
He didn't. Simhachalam.
Simhachalam. My wife's birthplace is that's
Oh, is that right?
so we went to Himachal last week.
Okay.
These are
Nice kshetra. Then we went to Padmanabham. Padmanabham is birthplace of a scholar called Sri Bhasham Appalacharya. Not many people might not know, only Telugu people, some Telugu people might know Sri Bhasham Appalacharya, the place. And that is Kunti Madhava Swami temple is there. Kunti Madhava Swami. Why it is called Kunti Madhava Swami is Kunti Devi installed the deity there. It happened 5,000 years ago. So it's a very old temple, right? So Pandavas and Kunti Devi came there and on the hill there is Ananta Padmanabha Swami temple is there. So when I went about 10 years ago, there were no roads, so we couldn't go like 1,000 steps, I didn't dare to go at the time, but this time, luckily there was a road, so I was able to have the darshan of Ananta Padmanabha Swami on the top. Then I went to Sri Kurma. Sri Kurma is the only place in India where Kurma Avatar is. Kurma's temple is there. Only one place. Sri Kurma. There are two Dvajastambhas. There is a historical fact is there. There is a historical fact. I will tell the story. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there and his footprints are there. And also, there's a nice story. Thousand years ago, where Ramanujacharya was touring all India and spreading the, like a Vaishnavas, right? Spreading the Visishtadvaita. And he was also imposing Narada Pancharatra Agama. There are two Agamas, right? How do you worship the Lord, right? Pancharatra Agama. So in Puri, it's a different system there, right? It's a different system. He wanted to change that to South Indian style, Pancharatra Agama, it's called. That's a way of worshipping, basically, Lord, right? In the Vedas, it is mentioned. So he wanted to convert that. He wanted to change that. So these Puri devotees are saying that, they were adamant about it. We've been doing it for hundreds of years now. Why should we change this, right? We don't want to change it. And they were ready to give up their life for Jagannath. They prayed sincerely, Jagannath, that, please you do something that we don't want to accept this new imposition of new procedures. And what Lord did is he didn't want to offend Ramanujacharya, he didn't want to offend the Archakas. So all of the same night, all the Sishyas and everybody is in Puri. Ramanujacharya, Sishyas, everybody is in Puri. Only him, when he woke up, he woke up when he was in Sri Kurma. He just transported him to Sri Kurma only.
No, but Puri follows Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya only. They are.
It's a Vaishnava temple, Vaishnava Sampradaya, but the Sampradaya is that, but how the method of worship is different for him. When compared to Srirangam and all these places, it is different, right? So then he understood, Ramanujacharya also, he also understood that, okay, it is, Lord wishes this way. And then he did wherever he went, he proposed new strict, nice guidelines for doing puja. In Tirupati, whether it's in Srirangam, whether it's in Kanchi, wherever he went, strict following of doing the puja, how to worship the Lord, right? So he came to Sri Kurmam. Sri Kurmam also he did that. And after Sri Kurmam, I went to a place called Mandasa. Mandasa, there is a 1,000-year-old temple there. Vasudeva Bhagavan. Vasudeva temple is there. Very old temple.
where is it?
Mandasa. About 2-3 hours from Puri.
Puri.
Puri. Orissa. It's in Mandasa is in Andhra Pradesh itself. Border of Puri, right? So that's an old temple. So my spiritual master, His Holiness Chinnajira Swami, he went there and government didn't want to take care of it, how to rebuild it, right? Nicely, he took all the pictures and he reconstructed that to the original glory of the temple, right? So that's a nice temple there. From there, I went to Puri. You all know your the word of Sri Jagannath, Baldev and Rukmini. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spent 24 years there. All the sannyasa jivitam, he spent there in Puri itself. half of his life he spent in Puri. That's what I heard. Right? So many leelas. So there, some prominent temples I'll mention. Oh, I have to tell, right? We have to take shelter of devotees. Wherever we go, we have to go with devotees, nice devotees. We have to request devotees to have darshan. Very important. Otherwise, we take a tour by ourselves, we will miss many things. Many leelas, many things we miss. So I had a fortune of contacting a ISKCON devotee, nice devotee, Shyam Sundar Prabhu. First, I wanted to stay in the ISKCON temple. It's a little bit far, 2-3 kilometers. So I inquired, Prabhuji, give me a place where it is close by. I requested devotee. So he said, okay, there's a nice devotee. His hotel is close to that. Why don't you go there? I had no idea. Okay, ISKCON devotee, but I went there. Such a great devotee he is. When I went there, he gave a 4-hour tour of temple. 4-hour tour of temple. There are like 20 temples inside. Oh, he gave a nice
Spend time with you.
4 hours. Nicely, he gave a nice tour of the thing and the prasadam and everything. He was such a merciful soul. So many temples inside the compound. See, and where he stood, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood. So much stories, so many. That's why you have to go with a devotee. That's why you have to take a shelter of a devotee. See, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ashram, what do you call that? Gambhira. And there, Sant Haridas Thakur's Bhajan Kutir and Samadhi. Siddhapakul. Gundicha temple. That's closed all the time. Only 10 days it is open. That's what I came to know. I was eager to visit that, but it's only open only a few days, 10 days. That 10 days where Jagannath is rest days. Sakshi Gopal temple, that's about 20 kilometers. It's a beautiful temple. And Konark Sun temple also I visited. Amazing architecture, amazing, it's thousands of years old. Amazing temple that is. And I saw a few other places also. I had to refer to my things, but these are the prominent places there. So I stayed there for 4 days nicely. Took a auto and went for a 4-hour tour of 12-13 places.
Did you observe the flag hosting on the side?
I missed that probably. Last day I came early. First day I missed it. 2 days one day I went to Konark. One day I could not see it. I missed that. Yeah. So, so those 4-hour trip is worth it, really worth it. Many places they showed. Then.
So when they remove the flag and they change it, then there are people standing there, they auction it. Yeah, really, because it's changed.
Oh, is that right? Okay. I missed that. Okay.
We went there, so we saw it. So
I see.
there we were like standing at that point of time. We went at 3 a.m. So there were very less people. So then the flag was changing, and then we asked them. They said like, sir, it's an auction because it is like that forever. So then you just say a number, they will just pass it on to you.
And I had a darshan every day. The best time to go is early morning, I heard, or night after 8 p.m. But it's so rushed though. It's the only thing I heard is that there's not too much control over there, crowd control. It's the only thing. But I had a nice darshan. And last day, every day I was having darshan from 30-40 feet. 3 days I thought that's the same thing I thought. Then last day I went and had darshan from 10 feet. Luckily, I didn't know that kind of darshan exists actually. I went and I was pushed by other people and I went inside and had a wonderful darshan. And later I came to know that there are so many utsavas, so many festivals happen there that one day he can even circumambulate Lord Jagannath, all the 3 lordships, one day. I heard that. One particular day, I don't know, we have to really catch hold of that person who knows about these things. That day, if you happen to be there, you can really circumambulate with the lordships also. But last day I was like, oh my God, thank you, Lord. Like you gave me the wonderful darshan last day. I didn't know which existed. So that's a mercy of the Lord. Yes, every day there itself, every day. Anand Bazaar, there is a place called Anand Bazaar. Every day I ate there only, right? I ate there only. Wonderful bazaar.
They say once they use that pot, they make it a mud pot. Once the next
They
time
break
they won't
it.
use it.
They break it right away.
200 pots, I guess. Per day they use 200 around.
More. So many more. Wonderful bazaar. Yeah. So I wanted to see the process. I don't know whether it's available or not, whether you're allowed to see that or not. The kitchen where they prepare the prasad, I don't know. I wanted to see that, but I didn't get to, 4 days was not enough, obviously. So that's a wonderful thing. A lot of prasadam.
So what time they open? Do they follow Agama Shastra, Saprabhatam and all like Tirumala?
They are closed only 2, 3, 4 hours, and that's it. 5 o'clock they start until 12, 1 sometimes. Yeah. So many times Lord Jagannath comes outside to take a bath. So many. I'm saying we have to know exactly when he comes out. There are a couple of ponds are there. Yeah. Yeah. One day I was until 12:31. I was there. So there are so many nice ponds are there. There he comes for taking a bath and stuff like that. So you got to know exactly inside out. Jagannath. I don't know whether 3 come or not. Jagannath comes for sure. So there are so many secrets are there. So much to see. Yes. Jagannath comes and takes a bath there, and he goes around in the boat. Yes. So when I visited all different ponds and stuff like that in the 4-hour tour, they told these things. So which I was not aware otherwise.
And people say always that Krishna's heart is there in that. Is it really?
Brahma Padartham. Nobody knows. I wish I knew.
Inside.
What is it?
So they change the DT once in 12 years.
12 years.
12 years. That time they will cut off the power, entire puri, there won't be any power.
Yeah,
really?
They cut the power of entire.
Cut the power.
Because it has a lot of power, it seems, so magnetic power or something.
And then I don't know what is their name, forgot his name. Not Panda. Some
The
name
chief
important.
priest. The chief priest.
He has to tie his eyes to.
Yes. He can't even see that. Yes. So that, and I told him I will come for Jagannath Rath Yatra next time. Please book a room for me. I said, you call me before, I'll book it for you. He said, so I had to make a point to see that one day. Beautiful wide roads there. 2, 3 whole day it takes. Sometimes 2 days to do the Rath Yatra. So one day I'm planning to go. With Lord's mercy.
But do you know Sthala like why Jagannath came like that? Like Pandaripur, we know Kundalika and Tirumala, we know. But in Jagannath, you know why?
A couple of weeks before, Prabhu was explaining that was very specific story only for us. Amazing story.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Prabhu. Go ahead. You want to tell now?
No. I will ask you.
I want to listen to. I heard it briefly, but I can't reproduce it unless you really register it. You can reproduce it, right? So I don't have the capacity. I wish. So from there, I went to Srirangam then. As I said, I went to part of the South India tour. I went, but I had a glimpse of Ranganatha. I was so busy that time. So I was not satisfied. And that was a prominent place that I wanted to spend a week at least. So I went for a 4-day trip. 4-day trip. Luckily, I landed in where Brahmotsavas are happening. Brahmotsava is special pujas happen that time. So that was my fortunate thing. And I wanted to go to one place, but Lord wanted to show His mercy on me. And that place was filled. So I chose another place. I asked somebody else and he gave me another place. Where inside the temple, like a, by the way, Srirangam is first physical form of the Lord. You might know this, right? You might know this. First physical form of the Lord. From Lord Brahma, when first he came, Lord Vishnu gave darshan to him. Then he instructed Vedas to him, how to do the Srishti and everything. And okay, I'm leaving. He said, no, don't leave. I said, I'm so used to seeing you, this beautiful farm. I cannot live without seeing this farm. Please don't go. Lord Vishnu says, everybody feels that way only when I come. That you don't want to part with him. Once you have his darshan, you don't want to part with him. So what I will do is that I will give you my physical form to you, right? My murti to you. So you do puja to that. Be satisfied with that, right? But I have to go, right? And he gives his physical form to him. That was given to Ikshvaku Maharaja. He did a tapasya, Rama's ancestor, right? That's Manu's son, Ikshvaku. Manu's grandson. I think so. So Ramachandra's ancestor. So that was being worshipped in that.
Manu Sanu. After Manu, it went to Ikshvaku Bhagavad Gita.
Yes. So then what happened? Then he is called Kuladhanam. Ramachandra calls Kuladhanam. That is the real wealth, right? What we have, money in the bank is not the real wealth. The lordships you have is the real wealth. So that he was worshipping that every day. And before the coronation, he worships Sita with Sita Devi. It's mentioned in Valmiki Ramayana that he goes with Sita Devi and worships that Lord. After the war with Ravana, if we kill him, he comes for coronation again. That's when Vibhishana sees that and asks for that. So I want that. And he was giving a return gift for everyone, right? So he gives for Vibhishana that, so he can't say no. He did so much help to beat the Ravana. Yeah, any question?
Brahma gave or?
Brahma gave to Ishvaku. Ishvaku's Ramas. It's coming in their
So
family.
lineage they got it.
Lineage, they got it,
They
right?
lordship.
Then Vibhishana asked for that. And he wanted to take it to Lanka. But it was all drenched with blood and everything there. And that's one version. Second version is that he wanted to do Sandhya Vandana at the evening. It was evening. The Kaveri splits there. Kaveri, it becomes two different, like it becomes island there.
Kind of island.
In between the island. That's where he let me do Sandhya Vandana, and he puts the Lord there, and he never wants. He likes that, and he never wants to get up from there. So the Lord faces south there. So he laments, Vibhishana, I wanted to take you to Lanka, and you wanted to reside here. Then he says that, okay, no. Usually they face either east or north, right? But here, okay, I will see Lanka, I will see towards you. And still, it is said that Vibhishana comes in the night to do puja there in Srirangam, right? So that is, so it faces south, right? So
Vibhishana also goes to Puri.
what is
Remember, he left his bangle one time.
No, I don't.
They close in the morning, it seems. That time, the Devatas worship Jagannath.
Okay.
So he missed his bangle. And I think they displayed the bangle also. No?
I don't know this.
This one?
Oh.
Right? Yeah.
She was saying
Vibhishana.
gave to someone, some devotee.
Yes. Rama period, everybody is like very tall, and so they were like looking at Vibhishana like this.
So the one interesting part is if you go to the temple at 4 o'clock, they will wake up using elephant first, 4 o'clock.
Vishwarupa Darshan, they call it.
4 o'clock, an elephant, and then horse, and then horseback. Sorry.
A horse and cow. Yeah.
So,
Yes.
have
No, that time, because of the Brahmotsavas, it was, they didn't do it. They closed it. That service was not available.
every day they does it.
Yeah, otherwise every day they do it.
Every day.
Yes. It's called Vishwarupa Darshan. You have to do online booking beforehand, otherwise you won't be able to get it. Yeah.
So it's a Brahmotsav similar to Tirumala, like
Tirumala, yes. So every day, so it's such a mercy. I'm telling you, it's so we went to that place where a devotee is there, right? Largest temple complex in India, that is in the world actually.
Srinagar is largest complex.
Active temple, largest active temple. Only the Cambodia, Phnom Penh, Cambodia, the Vishnu Angkor Wat, that's not active. So that's the largest. But this is the largest active temple is Srinagar temple. And the main Gopuram is the tallest structure in India.
Yeah.
That was done by an Acharya. At 90 years old, he used to go every day up, and he did that. Lord came into his dream, said that to build a tall. Recently, this happened. Recently, in New Jersey, there is a Krishna Deshka ji is there. There is a sannyasi there in New Jersey, in Ranganatha temple. He's spiritual master. His spiritual master. That I saw his Vrindavanam. His Vrindavanam means what? Samadhi. His Samadhi. When I went to Srirangam, I saw his Samadhi. So that Acharya was there. So there are 53 temples inside Srirangam. There are 23 gopurams, tall gopuram structures, tall structures. It's a huge temple. So I went to that lodge, right? I went to that lodge. I shouldn't take a lodge, that is, right? I should not call it lodge. That we took shelter of that. There's a people, Tulasi Sriranga Dhamam, that's called. So they have so much respect for Vaishnavas. You don't believe anybody can go and they can stay there for free, or they can offer whatever it is, right? But they don't force you to give any charge this much money or anything like that. So the owners happen to be there. I don't know they are owners. Two people were there, right? I went and put tilak and everything. So they were so respectful and said that, okay, the older person who was sitting there, he said that, okay, my son is going to temple, why don't you go follow him? You will have a nice darshan. Okay, wonderful. Now we have a shelter, we ate there and went with him. Wherever he went there, it's amazing. Everybody, he knows everybody, including the priests and everybody. He gave us such a nice darshan from close darshan, right? Last time we were seeing from 100 feet and something like that. Such a close darshan we had it. So, because we went with him. So that's why we had to take shelter of devotee always, right? So, such a nice darshan, we were so happy. Spent some time there. Then, he showed us some places and went back. Next day again, we went with him. I said, come with us. We saw the Garbhagudi, they call it. Garbhagudi means in the inner sanctorium, right? Right before that, he told us to go and see. Even he pushed us in front of it. He had connections, right? He had connections. So he can't go any closer than that, Ranganatha. He can't see any closer than that. So that, and also there is a called where you do Utsava Vigraha, they call it, outside where they do the, some people know, where they take the Lord outside. They don't take, there are four different kinds of utsavas happen there. One is Ashwavahana, on a horse, on an elephant, on a ratha, and a flower. Carriers. Lord.
Carriers.
Yeah. So 4 days we had a great darshan of Lord outside. Inside also he took us there. Such a beautiful darshans. I can never forget that darshan. Such a close darshan. If we go by ourselves, if you pay 500 rupees special ticket, still you don't get that darshan. So, such a wonderful darshan. Later I came to know that he is the owner. So much respect for devotees. It's It's not my greatness, it's his greatness. See, when somebody respects you, it is not our greatness, it's their greatness. That they have that samskara.
Samskara.
So we should not feel proud. If somebody respects you, we should not feel proud. Because those people are so trained well that they respect the devotees like that. Right? That's what I noticed. Right? And he sent us for trips with booking autos for us and stuff like that. Not only that, giving a shelter, giving food, and giving nice darshan, and he arranged for shelter, and he gave guidance where to go, what to see, right? And the day before I came to know that they have 4 eye hospitals in Hyderabad. 4 eye hospitals. Besides, God knows how much they have. They have like thousands of crores they have, I heard. Right? Thousands of crores they have. Those owners. But you can never say that, by seeing them, you can never say that they are rich people or anything like that. Huh? So it's just mercy, Lord's mercy. How great those people are, right? Whoever comes there, they feed them, they give shelter and everything, and they give darshans like this. Every couple of weeks they go and visit straight up from Hyderabad. Such a great experience is that, right? So I had Kaveri, both sides Kaveri. I went and took a bath there, and
Was there water?
it was okay. One side a little bit this thing, but the other side I had a nice version of Kaveri River. Vrindavana, so many different Purvacharyas, thousands of years old. Vrindavana means like their samadhis, right? Samadhis. I saw them. There are 2 nice temples, the Dashavatara temple, old temples. These are like more than 5,000 years old temples. These are, right? What I'm talking about, these 96 temples that I mentioned. These are at least 3,000 years old to more than thousands of years old. Because
Krishna one surpasses 5,000 years also.
Yes.
Ramapuri.
Because Namalvar was born after 40 days after the Kali Yuga entered. He was so lamenting that if I would have born 40 days before, I would have seen Krishna. Right? So that means 5,000 years old. 5,000 years old. He sang about 35 to 40 Divideshams. That means that they are all existing for 5,000 years at least. So you talk about how ancient these temples are. Yes, much more. And there are 5 Krishna temples in that 95 temples. There are 5 Krishna temples. There is one Rishi. He asked about the Gajendra Moksha. That's called Kapisthalam. Kapisthalam. There is a place where he wanted to see the reenactment of Gajendra Moksha. So he appeared there. He showed him that place. That's where Krishna's temple are there. So many Krishna temples are there too. In Chennai, there is a temple called Parthasarathi temple. There is something special about that, which I want to mention. That there are some dots, some damage to the Krishna.
The face because of the arrow. So he'll have scars. And he'll have big mustache.
Mustache, yeah. That's the
Bhishma Stuti, that we should remember Bhishma Stuti at that time. Why? Because there's a beautiful Telugu poem. I know some of you may know it. How merciful Krishna is, it shows. In Bhishma Stuti, he remembers on the bed arrow, he remembers that. I'll read the poem and explain it, right? About the mercy of Krishna, right? This is nothing but the mercy of Krishna. Hayarinkamka dhuli dhusara parinyastala kopetamai Rayajatashramato yavinduyutamai nimmomuto Jayamum parthuna kichu vedkana shastrahatim salanochiyo పూరించు మహానుభావు మదిలో చింతించున స్వాంతం. So this you will know that he remembers, Bhishma remembers when he is ready to leave the body, he is remembering the scene. And he is all the dust from the war is all on his hair, right? And Bhishma is one day, what happens one day before, Duryodhana comes and abuses Bhishma. He says that you are taking our wages, right? Bhishma is attached to the kingdom, not with Duryodhana or whoever is there, he will support them, right? He is attached to the kingdom. He is taking wages and protecting them, right? So you are taking wages from us and you are not killing the Pandavas and you are not doing anything. What are you doing? And he insults him. He is a little bacha before Bhishma Ji, right? So he gets really mad. This kid is coming and insulting me. He said, you see tomorrow. I will raise such a havoc that I will let Krishna hold the weapon. Because he took that, he won't touch the weapon, right? Yeah. That is when he was really mad and he is, not only he is hurting Arjuna, he is not hurting Arjuna because he is his grandson, but he is hurting Krishna more. He is mad. And although he is wearing the armor and everything, the blood is coming out of him. So that's when he really gets mad. Krishna really gets mad. I said, Arjuna, maybe he's not hitting you hard, but he's hitting me hard.
Krishna promised that he never touched anything.
So he's hitting me hard and he runs, he jumps. There's a beautiful poem for that too. Right? So he jumps and tries to kill, he's trying to release his chakra. Bhishma Ji is not worried about that, he's not scared. He's saying, oh, what a great Bhakta Vatsala is he? How nicely he's taking care of his devotees. You want to kill me? Kill me, come kill me. I'm old, I can't see you, well, come close to me. Such a great devotee, right? That's why one of the 12 Mahajans is Vishnu Deva, right? So like that you see that, when you see that, you remember all these things, right? And in the Parthasarathi temple, in the Utsava Murti, you see,
Angry face or something?
No, the scars, Prabhu.
Oh.
scars and you next time when you go, you see that, right? You see all the scars.
Also a big mustache. Maybe they didn't get time during the war to shave and all. They will have a big mustache.
Oh.
That's the only temple I have seen.
Yes,
Only
yes.
Vaishnava temple with the mustache. The other version is Prabhu. Bhishma Deva's arrow was about to kill Arjuna because he was not doing properly because he's thinking grandpa. So Arjuna was about to fall, then Krishna took the chakra.
Yes. So it's a beautiful. I just remember that thing, and I had to mention that there. Then from Srirangam, then I went to. It's the last trip. Last trip I went for 12 days. Right, 12 days. Ayodhya and Naimisharanya, my title. But I visited about 8 places in this trip. A little laborious trip. First I went to Kurukshetra. Wherever I went, I visited ISKCON temple, Srirangam, anywhere. Usually I do that. Anytime I go, usually I ask and go for ISKCON temple. Srirangam also I was able to go and visit ISKCON temple there. Kurukshetra, place where Mahabharata war was fought. Everybody knows this. Place where Bhagavad Gita was spoken. That place is there. Huge Vishwarupa statue is there. Huge, right next to it. Huge Vishwarupa statue. There's a museum is there, but it was closed at that time. And there is a Bhishma Kund, where he spent his last days on the bed of arrows. Some 53 days or something like that. He stayed on the bed of arrows there. There's a Kund there. We read Vishnu Sahasranama there, and at Bhagavad Gita place it was spoken. We read a chapter, 12th chapter, just memory. And Shemanta Panchakam. Shemanta Panchakam means there are 5. When Parshuram killed the Kshatriyas 21 times, in Kurukshetra itself, he made 5 ponds with the blood of Kshatriyas. They're all 5 merged into one now. That's where Bhima and Duryodhana fought also. That pond is there. Right? Opposite to it, there is a old Lakshmi Narayan temple is there. Pandavas worship there. There's an old temple, 5,000-year-old temple. Beautiful temple. Had a nice darshan there. And there's a Krishna museum is there. Please, please.
So I've heard there soil red just because of what I have seen that soil red.
Soil is red? Is it red?
I heard that somebody else mentioned that, but I don't know. I didn't notice that. Okay, I did not notice that. Yeah, that's yeah. But 5 are merged now. 5 there's only 1 kund was there. On the bank of that kunda, it happened many more years, right? Before, right? That is Ram's avatar time. Where is Krishna? Where is Rama? Right? There's 1 crore years past, 1.7 crore years past between Rama avatar and Krishna avatar. Right? So that's a long time. This is when that place is called some Sarovar is there. That's where at the banks of on that Suyodhana, Duryodhana and Bhima fought. Right against that is a beautiful Lakshmi Narayan temple. And Krishna museum is there, nice museum is there. ISKCON temple, there's a huge ISKCON temple is coming up there. Huge ISKCON temple in Kurukshetra.
You have a tree where there was a tree, so it's basically some of the movies they show that Sanjay stands there. So you get
Then from there we went to, on the way to Naimisharanya, we went to Haridwar. We just took a dip there. Foothills of Himalayas. I want to go, next time when I go, I want to spend 1 week in Rishikesh and Haridwar for 1 week there too. So many ashrams, so many pious people, so many. That's where in Haridwar there's the first Bhagavatam is spoken by Sanakasananda Rishis in Haridwar, Anandavan. I wanted to see that too, but this time I couldn't see it. Next time when I go, I want to stay there for a few days. I have darshan, so many places to see there. Last time when I went, I saw that. So Anandavan, it's called Anandavan. That's where the Bhakti Devi and Jnana Vairagya comes there. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. They sing that and they come there. That's where the first Sata happened. Anandavan. So that's the place to visit.
Vyasa Tirtha in Naimisharanya.
Naimisharanya is a Divya Desha actually. One Divya Desha.
That's where the Bhagavatam was.
Yes, I'm coming to that. That's the next thing. From there, on the way to Naimisharanya, we stop in Haridwar. The next is Naimisharanya. Naimisharanya is a form of Lord in the form of trees. So in 4 places, Lord took like he took a nature's form. What are the 4 places? Naimisharanya is in the form of trees. Pushkar in Rajasthan in the form of water. In Gandaki River, Salagram, that is in Muktinath it's called. That's the Dividation again. Muktinath, he took a form of Shila. And in Badari, as a form of Parvat. Right? These 4 places, Swayambhu in a nature form. Right? So this Naimisharanya is in the tree form. So, Lord Vishnu in the form of trees. Vyasa Gadde is there. Vyasa Gadde means Vyasa wrote Mahabharata 100,000 verses, only 10,000 in Badari. Just 90,000 he wrote it here in Vyasa Gadde. That place is there. Then Suta Gadde. Suta Gadde is very powerful. Suta spoke 18 Puranas from that place. We did some Bhagavad Katha there in Vyasa Gadde and Suta Gadde. We did some. Sudha Goswami spoke all the 18 Puranas from there. So they're trying to build a nice temple there. Currently there is some there, but the Chakratirtha. That's how the Naimisharanya started. So in the start of Kali Yuga, all the rishis wanted to do the tapasya in one place, very pious place, where the Kali's properties don't appear there. So that's where Lord Vishnu sent his chakra. Brahma requests them, and Lord Vishnu sent his chakra. That's where it stopped there. That is called Chakratirtha. That is how the Naimisharanya around that area he formed in a tree farm, and I took a bath in that Chakratirtha. And there's a Gomati river. Gomati river is famous. Gomati river is Dadhichi. Rishi Dadhichi is there. Gomati and Dwaraka, I didn't include in this trip. I went a couple of months before to Dwaraka. I stayed there 9 days, 10 days in Dwaraka. That's where the Gomati river and Samudra and ocean meets there. So that Gomati river is here too. So Dadhichi Kundi is there. Dadhichi Kundi is very pious place. It's in Bhagavatam, 6th canto. There's a beautiful episode of Dadhichi. Narayana Kavacham, all the stories. Narayana Kavacham. Yes. Vajrayudham was made by his bones, right? So Dadhichi Kund, so that's like 15-20 kilometers. So we went there. So that is where Rudrasura was bothering the Devatas. So they went to Lord Vishnu to ask for a solution. This guy is eating us away, So, okay, you guys go to Dadhichi and ask. That's a beautiful story. That's a long story. Narayana Kavacham and Rudrasura Vadha and Chitraketu Upakyanam. These three are interlinked in 6th canto. Beautiful stories. So to summarize it, Indra goes to Dadhichi and he requests his body. It's very nice. You came like asking 100 rupees donation or something like that. Give us your body. I said, how can I give my body? Everybody likes their body, he says. So, no. Lord Vishnu said that to give your body for the welfare of people. Said, Lord Vishnu asked me to give my body. I'll give it away. He gives it away. Then, but he had a wish. He asked him to Indra that, okay, give me some time. I will go to take bath in all the rivers, pious rivers, and come back. So there's no time. The guy is killing us left and right. So there's no time. I will do one thing. I will bring all the rivers waters into this kund. You take a bath in that, so your wish will be fulfilled. So he takes bath in that. So that kund, it's like taking a dip in that kund is like taking a river, taking a bath in all the rivers. And the Dadhichi kund. So we have that from there. And there's as I mentioned, that's a Divya Desham also. There's a Devaraj Perumal. Devaraj temple is there too. Vaishnava temple. Satyanarayana Swami's Katha was spoken there for the first time there also. That place. So that we visited that. And we went to Prayagraj. Took a bath in the confluence of the rivers.
You went to Vaishnava?
Yes.
That's probably one of the oldest. It's used to say that's where originally Krishna stayed. When he used to rule the whole Yadu land before it gets submerged. So people even right now when they go, they feed the fishes on the way to flying up. That's what they feel. They say it as auspicious. That's probably one of the places where Krishna is in the one is Kalachandji, but there you will see the black form of Krishna. And it's like almost like 6,000-7,000 years old. So that was all raised by the invaders. But they were coming over. It was really inside the agency. We have to take a film to do it.
So I didn't get to spend too much time. There are places to see there. There are more places to see. Just to take a bath and went. I'm not happy about that. Should go more, spend more time. So Kumbh Mela happened there, right? So many 50, 60 crore people came and took a bath there, right? So much action there. Huh? Then I went to Ayodhya. No, sorry, I already spoke about it. No, did I? I did not. Okay, Ayodhya I went to. Oh, that's last time I went. The new temple didn't come at that time. So this time I went to the new temple. Huh?
He was in the hut.
Yes. So it's a beautiful temple, and
Crowd.
in about half hour to 1 hour we had darshan.
How is the energy?
Oh my God!
It will take 10 years, right, Prabhu? No? The new Murti,
Ah,
any new Murti, it takes 10 years
To create that energy.
to create that energy, they say.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, don't know
The
about
whole temple has all the energy.
Yeah.
So 1,000 years, 2,000 years, 3,000
place,
years.
yes,
How many
yes.
people has done all of this?
Earlier, there used to be just a tent. Like I went as a child to Ayodhya. There was just a tent. They used to keep that Ram Jhula in the middle of that tent.
Ram Lalla, the small
Yeah, the small Ram Lalla. That's all they had. Because and then because of ASI, like when they started excavating, then they saw that there was so much controversy. They made it stop. That basically the Jhula was the base that okay, something happened here. Start excavating.
So it is said that there are about 10,000 temples in Ayodhya. 10,000 temples. I stayed there in 3 days.
More than
but it's-
Kumbakonam. Kumbakonam is a temple city.
Yes, but more than 10,000. Vrindavan is about 5,000 temples, I heard. Here it's about 10,000 temples. So I stayed there for 3 days. Okay, saw some things, but not all things. I want to stay for 1 week at least. At least 1 week you should see. Huh? So that's enough. I saw that Balaram, right, first. And next day there's a Aarti. 15 days it was blocked. So only few tickets are given 1 day before. I want to see the Ram Parivar on the top. That's not everybody can go. Only special tickets, special darshan, only special Aarti tickets or something you need to have to go there. So that pass, I told probably last time, it's a miracle. Somebody told me it's not available, and I said, oh my God.
Ayodhya, new
Now I tried. Just on the top of the Ramji,
temple.
new temple, in the new temple, on top of Ramji, in the second floor. So I was so, feel so dejected, right? I said, oh my God, I'm not able to see. 15 days is already blocked, right? How do I see? One lady came. And says, see, so I say it's not available. So she came out of her mercy only, right? She came and said that, I just got the ticket. I said, no, that guy just told me that they don't have the tickets. I said, no, I just got the ticket. See the ticket. She showed her ticket. I said, go, they will give you. I went again, and there's another gentleman on the side. So, okay, I'll give you. And he gave the next day morning, darshan, he gave half hour we were in front of Ram. Oh, Ram. Such a. Did I forward that to you? Did I put that picture?
No, Ayodhya you didn't.
I didn't do it. It's so funny that the other day I was in my sister's place before coming here. On the wall, I was seeing a picture, and all of a sudden I recognized that that's the same way Ram Darbar is there. I was watching. Same day, somebody sent that picture because it's not picture. That picture is not available. Ramji's picture is available. The Balaram's picture is available, but Ram Darbar's picture didn't come out. So that day, same day, I got it. I'll put in the group later. Right? So it's such a beautiful half hour I had darshan. Such a wonderful thing. So
I always felt instead of Ram Lalla, they could have put the Ram Darbar in the main.
started at that time, when the time came, they did that way, right? I think for a reason, but I hope everybody could visit that. They should open darshan for Ram Darbar also. They should open for general public. Currently, it's not
Because
available.
Prabhupada says, Vishnu never be alone. He always has a devotees.
Anapayini, Nicha Anapayini. Sita, Lakshmi Devi is Nicha. She never leaves the Lord. right? She's always with the Lord. In whichever avatar he comes, she's always with Lord, right? At that time, whatever thing they did that, but they should allow all the people. Unconditionally, they should allow. Currently, it was not there, but I was fortunate to have that darshan. So, Guptar Ghat, few places are there. Guptar Ghat, where Ramchandra, where he completed his avatar, he gave moksha to, he took Vaikuntha to all the people of Ayodhya. All the people of Ayodhya. How much mercy is that? Whoever want to come with me. There's a ghat called Guptar Ghat in Sarayu River. People, whoever went and they directly went to Vaikuntha. That's called Guptar Ghat. I went there. Hanuman Ghari, Hanuman temple, very busy. Dasharatha Mahal, Dasharatha Mahal, Kanaka Mahal. Kanaka Mahal, when Sita Devi came, I said, what is the time, Prabhuji? I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the time. 9, almost done. Dasharatha Mahal, Kanaka Mahal. Kanaka Mahal, when Sita Devi, after marriage, she came, she cooked there's a practice that she cooks a meal for her in-laws. So she cooked the meal for in-laws, and Kaikeyi, she used to love Sita Ram so much initially, right? Initially, afterwards also, that's a different story. so she gave this, she built it Mahal for Sita Ram, this Kanaka Mahal, it's called. Vibhishan Kund, there are so many kunds are there. We saw 5-6 kunds, there are so many more. I couldn't see it, right? Vibhishan Kund. There's a Divyadesham also. Ayodhya is a Divyadesham. There's a Divyadesham temple, 5,000-year-old temple is also there. Ammaji Mandir, they call it. So we had darshan there also. Sita Kund. Mani Parvat is that when Sita Ram got married, there are so many gifts were coming and there was no room to put in their mahal. So they put in a hill, they built something and they put all the presents there. All the jewelry and stuff like that, expensive stuff. Mani Parvat, they call it, right? So we saw that. Jambavan Kund, Brahaspati Kund, Sarayu River, saw all these things. But it's not too happy. I'm not satisfied fully. We had to go one more time and see. So many pious people. So many pious people. And wherever you go, Dasharatha Mahal, wherever you see so many people. I had a conversation with a devotee. We should try to connect with the devotees also. Not only see the lordships wherever we go to yatras. We should try to see some devotees, spend some time with the devotees also. Because they know all the local secrets, right? Local secrets, they know all these things. So he said that he was wishing the Lord that from childhood that not to get away from Ayodhya. So what a wish is that? May I not step out of Ayodhya? Right? He wanted to spend his life, all his life in Ayodhya. So we had a nice conversation with them. From there, we went to Chitrakoot, where Haribo. Oh, how wonderful is that? How wonderful is that? Bharadwaj Ashram. I went to Chitrakoot last time, but I was able to spend a little more time this time. So Chitrakoot, according to Valmiki Ramayana, he stayed there for a few months, 2-3 months, Ramchandra. But according to Tulsi, Ramcharitmanas, he stayed there for 11.5 years in Chitrakoot. So, heard both the versions. We had the fortune to have darshan of His Holiness Ramabhadracharya Swami, Maharaj, Blind Swami. Because of him, Ayodhya temple came into picture, actually. He gave the proofs about the Ramayana, where Rama was there, which Purana, which Grantha. He was giving with the references with the number of verse, what verse, which book is that. It's amazing. He became blind when he was young. So we had his darshan first. Our yatra started with him.
Also it is mentioned Ram Janmabhoomi, so he mentioned that particular verse.
Yes, particularly. Yes.
In front of the justice.
Yes. In Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya and Purana, so many scriptures he gave. Yes. So Sita Ram and Lakshman spent here a few months. 2 caves where Lord Rama resided. Kakasura Shila, there is a beautiful story of Kakasura, but there's not time now. But that Shila is there. Janaki Kund, where Janaki Devi took a bath there. Kamadgiri temple, where Rama used to worship Lord Vishnu's farm there. There's a temple there, Lord Vishnu's temple there. We used to do parikrama of that 5 kilometer parikrama. I was not able to do that. If you do the parikrama, you will see one place where Bharata, Ram gave Bharata his padukas. He said you cannot directly go there. He said you have to do the parikrama, full 5 kilometer parikrama. Then only you will see that place. You can't just go see there and there is no shortcut. But I was not able to see that. So Ram Shaya, where he slept, there are some imprints are there. Ram Darshan Museum is there. Nice museum is there. And Varanasi, this is a brief stop again. Darshan of 80 gods, 80 god darshan. Ganga Aarti aisa, Vishnu Mandir aisa. Then final is Gaya, Vishnupada temple. Vishnupada temple, it is when for ancestors and for our parents, whoever passes away, we are supposed to offer, it's like it is a stricter, like a Pinda Pradhan, right? Whoever for our ancestors, right? Many devotees perform puja for their forefathers here. There's a nice Falgu river at Darshan. Janaki temple where she offered puja to Dasarat Maharaj. Even ladies are allowed to do Pinda Pradhan there. Nearby Buddha Gaya, where Lord Buddha meditated. Last time when I went, I saw it. This time I was not able to see. Then I came to Hyderabad, took a 10-day rest, and came back here.
They also say, Jaya, like every year you have to give you have to do the Shradam, right? But if you do it in Gaya one time, you don't need to worry about the rest of the year.
Not that you should not do it, but if you don't do it also for any reason, it is okay. And there is a different prakriya for people who do it Gaya. Once they do it in Gaya, there's a different process that you need to follow. It's not as strict as a regular one, right? First day we are supposed to Gaya and then to Badari. That's it. That's what it is.
When we went to Srikunam last year, I heard from somewhere that originally the Vigraha used to be worshipped as a Shiva idol, and then Ramanujacharya came and told everyone, no, this is a Vishnu idol, you're not supposed to worship it as a Shiva idol. And then the elders of the temple, they were pretty mad because they had been worshipping it as a Shiva idol for many years, probably like centuries at that point. And then, I don't know, they said something that if you can prove that this is a Vishnu idol, we will step down you, it will be worshipped as a Vishnu idol from now on. But if you don't, I don't know, they said something like that. But Ramanujacharya came, he said like, he sat in front of the Vigraha and he said, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and the whole thing just like shifted towards it. And that's why there's like another day.
There is a two Dvajastambhas. Very good. There are two Dvajastambhas, that's why.
That's the reason.
So that is where Ramanujacharya he made it actually it's a Vaishnava temple. That's what he did that, and now it is being worshipped like that. In Tirupati also, he was doing before like as a Shiva also. So Balaji, that's why they call Balaji. Before it was worshipped like that. He went and he proved that no, this is the Vaishnava temple.
Yeah.
So he did like this. So that's a
People
good point.
because of the name, they felt like the Shakti. And they thought that it is a Bhairava. Then finally, because of him only,
He proved that from Purana, so many quotations. He brought it and said that he proved that this is a Vaishnava temple.
Vaishnavas big like
Hope you liked it. Hare Krishna.
I'm grateful that you were able to take us on this journey.
Thank you for asking. So I was able to. I relived everything again today. I was doing.
you're doing a single stretch or you're taking rest?
No, in between.
In between rest.
Yes.
how many months?
How many months?
1 or 2 months?
Huh?
You visited 1 or 2 of Vignesha?
Now 107. Muktinad is still happening.
Nepal.
Muktinad. 107, not 107, 105. 2 are Vaikunta, right? That's the last time. This trip I did not go. Next time when I go. I went before, but this time he didn't give permission. So next time I will go.
3 months, right? 3 months.
3 months. Next another 3 months. I have. Any questions?
Thank you, Coach, for sharing this amazing thing. I was taking an album who says that one of 5 ways that devotional service is to visit the holy places. And you just telling us it really brought me back looking at those holy places and remembering it. So thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. Yeah, take an opportunity to go when you're young, right? Don't wait until like me, right? Take early, take whenever you go. First, I used to do this. And I used to go for 3 weeks. 1 week I used to go for yatra. 1 week and stay with my parents. 1 week I used to go to relatives and stuff like that. So make a point to go a place whenever you go, right? Try to visit more leisurely rather than run, right? Try to go one place, stay in one place. Puri, stay 1 week and see all the places in there so that you are fully satisfied. Ayodhya, stay there 1 week. Maybe 2 places or 3 places maximum, but don't see more than that. My suggestion. Last trip was stretched, I got too tired.
How long this will take? 6 months? 3 months?
3 months, I think. 3 months, 1 week, something like that. I'm going to our second trip again. I need to go to Badari, stay there, Vrindavan, 15 days minimum, 1 month maybe, with lots permits. I still go. All over Tirunagari, I have places to go.
You go with the alone or devotees?
Couple of places I went, but the rest of them I went with somebody, with the family members. It's always good to go with somebody. At least 1 or 2 people. Not too many people is tough, but yeah.
What about Mayapur?
Yes. Mayapur, actually, last trip, people went who went there for 2 days. I didn't want to go for 2 days, so I didn't go. I want to go for a week. At least 4 or 5 days at least, I want to go. That's why I didn't go in that with them actually. Yes. Mayapur is one of the places I want to spend there for at least 3 or 4 days. I want to leisurely enjoy it. So,
Amazing. Thank you for
Before we end, I wanted to also share Jyoti Mataji, can you comment? So Jyoti Mataji is organizing a very nice program on April 4th, Saturday. We'll start around 12 o'clock, 12:30. No, I forgot the time. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. So the program is called Vyahula. And basically what it means is, it is the whole ceremony of Radha and Krishna getting married. So Mataji, please share a little bit about the ceremony.
Vyahula will be celebrated like a Vrindavan style. In Vrindavan, generally people do wedding of Radha and Krishna, so I'm doing the same actually.
Yeah. So Mataji is inviting everybody, and there are a lot of opportunities in which we can serve. So Mataji has created a very nice Excel sheet where there's some service opportunities. Mataji, can you share some service opportunities? Just few examples.
Oh yeah, like thali decoration service, garland service, Mataji, and there are so many like instrument playing service, singing service, there's so many services.
Yeah. So please everybody mark your date for Saturday 4th, April 4th, from the afternoon. So it will be very nice for everybody to come together and serve the lordships. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, we'll do Narsingha Aarti now. Yeah, please sit. We'll do Narsingha Aarti. Is Prishu here? Prishu, come, Prishu. And call your friends also. Come.
Will call everyone?
Yes, Prabhu. Please call everybody.